Hello guys, welcome back to the channel again. This is a topic I really want to discuss with you guys. It's been a while. So I was in Ghana for quite some time. I stayed in Ghana for over a year, and there I met a lot of wonderful people. In the time, one of the people I experienced and I really love the way he thinks and acts and ready to support is Nii Yemoh. If you are not familiar with who Nii Yemoh is, he has a couple channel with the wife. They call it Nii and AJ. Description will be in the link below, and I will also show you a picture of him on the screen. This guy was really supportive, and it's not only to me. He's quite supportive to a number of YouTubers, right? And I like the way he was ready and willing to share information all the time. And recently I watched one video of his where he was talking about the fact that some people were taking his kindness for a fool, and they were trying to do stuff against him, talking a lot of trash about him. Now, as someone who has personally experienced him, I felt quite sad that I'll be quiet while he spoke about something like that, and the need to come up openly and speak in favor of Nii. He is someone I truly respect. In fact, I don't consider him a friend. I consider him more of a family, although we don't talk often. I just admire and really respect what he did. I mean, the time he spent with me and all that. The way we met was quite interesting, but on a level, he's been someone who is free to share and always willing and ready to help. So this leads back to what we are doing as creators here on the African continent. One of the things where I'm looking at is the most outstanding creators who are actually having an impact, like real impact on the entire continent. And one of the people is Wode. Wode is a lot, one person that you all know is actually trying to unite African countries by way of visiting and showcasing what they are doing, right from agriculture, right to real estate, businesses, the political landscape, and great entrepreneurs and great minds we have on the continent. And Wode is doing that so well. And while I was in Ghana, I had the opportunity to MC or to host one of his Meet the Creators, where people were sharing diverse information. I was really happy to have mediated that show and that meeting to say I met quite a lot of people, a lot of creators that were willing and have cameras in their hands and were waiting to make changes. And the fact that he is taking upon himself to actually change and invite people into the country to help, right? Now, everyone in the diaspora, he's helping and trying to give information on how you can actually come back to the continent and also help and contribute your quota. That is his work. But there's one person who actually experienced the problem and based on that decided to solve it, and currently is taking it to the African continent, is Fred. Now, Fred of Sebentia Farms, I respect you and I big you up wherever you are. This guy, I started watching him maybe shortly, I think about 2 years ago, I'm not sure, but certainly I started watching him in not 2021, but somewhere late 2020 when he started his channel. The channel was just growing gradually, and the guy was doing poultry, so he was taking us through poultry farming and everything you need to know. But one thing the guy Fred stressed on is that he is sad that there isn't much information and people are just withholding information, and he thinks it is not a good way to grow. And so he took it upon himself to actually reveal every single thing he was doing, right? So right from how much money he spends on getting the land to how much money he's spending on the whole infrastructure you will see on his farm, Fred has been very open and tries to give some sort of a blueprint for a successful farming venture in Africa. He's not leaving anything unturned. Every failure, every success, he's trying to share it. And right now, one of the things I think he's doing that is going to change the face of agriculture on the continent is collaborating with other farmers in Africa. Now, as Africans, we like to do things amongst ourselves, like on a country level, but we don't actually do it across borders. And that is one thing I think Fred is doing, and I think it's really amazing. And this is why I always say that if you are someone who is lived abroad and you are coming back onto the continent to want to do something, it is also very important that you are actually causing real change. And so I'm very happy Fred is taking this stance. Wode Maya also is doing it, and it's like Fred is actually learning from Wode Maya and taking the same step to try to go elsewhere and unify. Recently, Fred has been to Uganda. It's not only Uganda, he's been to Costa Rica to even learn. He's learning about their technologies and all kind of stuff, because he's looking at a more commercially viable farming structure in Africa. Fred actually lives, I think, in the United States, and he's trying to bring the same power, the same vision, the same structures that are abroad to the country. So I'm very happy to see people like this. These are the two people. I don't know if you have any examples of people, but these are people I've been monitoring for some time. Currently myself, I stopped working on this channel, Mordin, to focus on rabbit farming. So I was actually I created another rabbit farming channel where I was focusing on just rabbit farming, uniting Ghanaian farmers and all, and creating a forum where we can all discuss the possibility of improving that industry and all. So just as Fred is talking about the poultry industry and currently going into goats and all, and trying to strengthen the breeds we have and improving and growing very good breeds that can go a long way to help the country economically, or the whole continent economically. I'm also trying to focus on rabbit farming and how we can also diversify our fronts when it comes to the various meats and agricultural ventures we can do on the continent of Africa. And so I truly respect Fred and I respect Wode Maya. I personally met Wode Maya. He's a wonderful person and has amazing energy to support a whole lot of people. I mean, you can't have someone who has achieved so much success yet wanting to be out there to share in whatever. You guys can attest to the fact that recently he launched a space where he wants creators to come in there and create something, and I've seen some creators already making use of the place and going there to shoot content. I mean, camera, internet, everything is available. There are editors on the ground and all. Now, for someone like Wode Maya, I understand he's also going through a lot of challenges, because once you start growing and things start going well for you, you start getting haters, and haters are everywhere. And so some of these things, some of these people, for the few of us who see the good work they are doing, we need to start holding them firm, and we need to speak good of them, not speak evil of them. Of course, they are human. There are things you might have experienced with Fred of Sementia Farms, or experience with Wode Maya, if you've met them in person, that you think, oh, you don't like it and etc. But do not lose sight of the vision, the actual vision they have in growing, in seeing the African continent grow, or whatever niche they've chosen to work in grow. You know, so I think it's a very good thing. And so come into the continent. Yes, you are welcome to come in there, but also do things that will help the continent grow, and also follow in your passion. Do something you are most passionate about. And so this is what I just want to talk about. 3 people I came in touch with that I think they are good. I haven't met Fred, to set the record straight. I haven't met him. I've just been observing him from afar, and our paths have been crossing lately because of my rabbit farming thing that I'm doing, and his poultry. He inspired me a lot to actually want to try to go to Ghana and want to do something over there in Ghana as well. So I'm very happy. Thank you guys for watching, and I want to know what you think about these people, and maybe show me other people who are doing pace setting things in Ghana and other parts of Africa, so we can share the news to the rest of the world. Thank you very much, and do have a good one. Peace.